Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Setting up to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. If they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Miles Price. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
There's McCarthy on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he takes it down to the 33. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A look to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know how to execute, convert on these 3rd downs. A competitive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. The give here on 2nd. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off play action. It's McCarthy. This down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Now McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Reichert connects there. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. but they do come away with 3.
Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Pass it downfield, working the left. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, Sergeant, 19.
Pass play coming here. Caught, he's getting left side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those top plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Robinson. This is through a tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
McCarthy looking to throw. It's on the in route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down, Minnesota.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. They'll run here following the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he brings it back with a pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete. Inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So first and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So 1st down from the 41. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another throw here for McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down from the 42. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Puts him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Play action, McCarthy. Tight end reels in a shallow throw. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 24.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
19, go!
They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Finds him on the got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 38 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now on first down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On play action now, McCarthy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted! And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. Got a man, it's Drake London. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
To throw here on first down. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Robinson on the inside give. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at his 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he is down at the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go!
Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll air it out on 3rd. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. Oh, his aim was up on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Toss play, short side. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
McCarthy fires that wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them in practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Has his man, it's Addison. And he'll get it up to the 44.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's coming. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. It's his running back. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10. That's McCarthy. It's his favorite target again here. This is Addison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
All set now. 1st and 10. Moving again now, McCarthy. Another one to Addison. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Carter on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, Robinson. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
It's third.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Robinson. And there's the step they needed. Dropped behind the line, and they can get the football back now.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
So first down from the 41. They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Up the gut they go with Williams. It's a gain 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball's in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Brought in Ty Felton. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
First down.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw it. Side by his running back. Oh, baby. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Vikings.
And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go. With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Gain of 13 yards.
And they get up and get it spiked. 17 ticks left. From the 18-yard line, another try on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. Bronco 80, 19 Lion.
They send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.